Hello everyone, welcome to the MisterFrisco podcast where real talk meets real estate, the local vibes and the people shaping Frisco's future. Today on my podcast, we will cover the latest housing market stats, break down trends and explore what it all means for you. Today, for my buyers and sellers tips, we will talk how to sell your house faster. And my guest today, Anosh Vaswani, marketing and sales expert and owner of Ignite Marketing.
Meet MisterFrisco, a realtor selling residential real estate in Frisco and far North Dallas. As a former professional athlete, track and field, and strength and conditioning coach, MisterFrisco immigrated to the USA 20 years ago with $50 in his pocket, a suitcase, and zero English to pursue the American dream and build a successful real estate business. Hardworking, persistent, customer service, and detail-oriented, MisterFrisco strives to secure a smooth closing on his client's biggest investment, their home. He puts his experience and knowledge to serve his clients the best way possible. Building his business by referral allows him to maintain relationships with his clients and serve them even after the transaction is closed. This is Frisco Realty News with MisterFrisco.
So here's your quick snapshot of Frisco housing market for May. The median home price dropped to $647,500, down 4.3% from last year and 1.89% from April. Inventory rose sharply to 903 homes on the market, up 85% year over year and 24.3% from April, and home sales climbed 11% from April, but are still 50% lower than the last year. The median days on the market is 18, which is a day shorter than April, but still 63% higher than the last year. And the pending sales dropped 18.6% year over year and 8.8% from April. So supply stands at 5.8 months, up 1.3 months, signaling a more balanced market. And the numbers paint a clear picture. Frisco's market is shifting. Prices are softening as inventory surges and giving buyers more options and leverage. So while May saw more closings than April, overall sales remain below 2024 levels, hinting up a buyer's caution. Pending sales continue to dip, forward-looking signal that demand is cooling, and this 5.8% months of supply, we are firmly in a balanced market for the first time in a while. So sellers need to price strategically and be patient, and buyers, this might be your moment to negotiate confidently. So stay tuned and reach out whether buying or selling, and I will have your back. So for today's buyers and sellers tips, let's talk how to sell your home faster. So it starts with the first impressions. Start with the curb appeal, and then by decluttering and deep cleaning and staging your home to highlight space and light. Neutral tones, fresh flowers, and simple decor can make rooms feel more inviting and help buyers imagine themselves living there. Remove all personal pictures. Make buyers feel at home. Next, focus on high-quality photos and videos. Professional visuals grab attention online and drive more showings. So your listing should also highlight key features. Think location, schools, upgrades, and lifestyle amenities. So strong market makes a difference. Leverage social media, email campaigns, and online listings platforms. Price your house competitively is the most important part. Work with your agent to position your listing right. No marketing can sell overpriced listing. Just remember that. And want a custom strategy to sell your home faster? Just call me. I will guide you every step of the way. Now it's time for my guest, Anosh Vaswani, marketing and sales expert and owner of Egnite Marketing. Hey Anosh, how are you today?
Excellent, Viktor.
You made it here.
I know.
It's getting hot.
It is, definitely. Feels like July.
Thanks for attending my podcast.
Sure, thank you for having me.
We have been knowing each other forever, and you have been doing marketing, digital marketing, correct?
Right.
So your company is Egnite Marketing?
Okay.
All right. Tell me, tell something the audience about your background. How did you get to the marketing field? Have you ever been in marketing, and how did you get in marketing and started your own company?
Sure. Yeah, I've always been in marketing. So I went to school, Cal State Fullerton, for marketing, got a degree, got out there and started working as a marketing manager, director for other large companies, mostly retail, B2C. And I did that for over 10 years. And eventually I got laid off in my 10-year corporate job history. I got laid off twice. So once I got laid off the second time, I said, you know what, it's time to step out on your own, try and get this marketing a shot myself because I know marketing, right? So I started my company Egnite Marketing in 2017. And since then, I've been just kind of working with small businesses, and I focus mainly on lead generation through Facebook, Instagram, Google Ads, and paid ads. And my primary goal is to drive foot traffic to small businesses to get them new clients, and then also try to get them an ROI on their marketing.
All right. So you just do digital marketing. You don't do any other kind of marketing.
That's correct. And even within digital, I only focus on paid ads, but I also do website and SEO because that's the full digital marketing. We do a little bit of social media management too, but yeah, mainly just digital marketing.
Okay. I am I'm not professional in marketing, so I don't understand much the SEO and the ads, but I understand enough to know something about in general about digital marketing. So, but my question is, what's the difference for people that don't understand that between the paid ads and SEO, and could they be connected?
Yeah. So paid ads is just that, right? You're paying money to whichever company that you decide to go with, whichever platform, whether it's Facebook, Google, Instagram. And with paid ads, what happens is you can reach your specific audience. So even though you might not have that many followers, likes on your page, it doesn't matter. You can have 10 followers, but if you want to, let's say you want to reach a consumer who is a male, age 35, driving a Porsche, you can reach that audience because you're paying ads and you're trying to get in front of them. So there's a lot more capability with paid ads. Now, SEO is basically getting ranked organically, which means that you are optimizing your website and doing a lot of different things on your website so that Google shows you as the first result. Now, as things have changed and progressed over time, SEO has become a little bit more difficult now, especially with AI snapshots happening. Now, the focus is more on being AI optimized and your website being able to deliver those results for the AI AI bots, basically AI learning languages. So there's a difference between those two. Both are needed. If you can just do one or the other. So if you are a business who's trying to reach a wider audience, you should be doing both of them simultaneously so that you can cast a wider net.
All right, I speak 2 languages, but this that you just spoke now, I don't understand at all. All right.
You won't be the first either. Trust me.
I believe a lot of people don't understand it too. But
right.
Tell me, what's the role of the AI now in the SEO optimizing? Because that was kind of you touched that, but can you get a little bit deeper on that?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. So I think now when you search for any of your results, right? When you go to Google, or most of the people now are even moving to looking up, ChatGTP or any of the Claude or any of these other ones, and they're going in there and searching for it. So we'll just stick to Google, but if you search for, let's say, plumber near me or who's the best person, the top result that's showing up is an AI summary, right? In the past, there were 4, 5, 6 websites that would answer that question. But now Google is giving you an AI summary, and people are not even going to the website. They're just reading the summary and moving on. But the summary is being picked up from a website, whichever that authoritative website is. Now, to get onto that setup, what we have doing, which we know, is Google likes frequently asked questions. So in the past, if you had a website and you had a frequently asked questions, we used to have just a separate page. Now we are moving that to the home page. Okay, so we are putting the frequently asked questions right there on the home page, so that when Google is crawling your website, it can capture that information, and you are able to be the source that powers that AI summary. So the goal is to ensure that we are answering the most common questions for your business and what people are searching for. And that's what we want to post or actually put on our website, so that we are able to get in front of those machine learning languages, which is what AI is. So we are trying. There's different things that we can do, and most of the newer websites that we develop have that inbuilt.
Okay, so AI, that's a trend now. So everybody talk about AI. Like after .coms, probably now that's the AI. My question is how you said it picks up the AI.
Yeah.
So does it mean that, let's say, if your website has a AI robot or something is going to be picked up higher in the SEO, or what exactly? Because Google apparently use their AI to pick up websites based on some algorithm, correct?
Right.
All right. Well, man. I'm getting there. Okay. Okay. So that means that they have certain algorithm and they pick websites, and let's say if your website has a AI robot, would that pick it up higher in the search?
Yeah, so your goal is to create content or provide content that most people are searching for, and then AI will say, okay, this is more relevant to the search query, right? And then within the structure of the website, there is on the back end the language learning, which is like the bigger one, the Claude, the ChatGTP. There's ways for us to send signal to those learning machines too, because we want them to, like, when someone goes and searches for a realtor in Frisco onto ChatGTP, if your website is not sending those right signals to ChatGTP, it doesn't get picked up. So there's other ways to do it, but I know you said it's a fad, but I think that's just the new normal now, whether we like it or not, right?
Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. That's why you're here.
Yeah, exactly.
And is there certain industries that you are focused on, or you just work with everyone?
Yeah, so I've been blessed that I've worked with a lot of home services. So anyone in the home service industry, whether it's realtor, mortgage brokers, electricians, plumbers, roofers, those have been my go-to, but I worked with 33 different niches, and anyone who's trying to reach a consumer themselves is a good client for me. So if they're trying to reach a particular homeowner, or they're trying to reach a particular person in a particular city, that's the business that I go with. But as I said, I worked with 43 niches so far, and hope to kind of continue that.
Okay. And you work with realtors too. You had home industry, but you missed the realtors.
Yeah, that was the first one I said. Yeah, that's the first one.
I know. All right. What is one major thing that what would you advise somebody that is listening now, a small business owner, to do with their website? Just say one thing.
One thing.
If you have to, if somebody comes to you and say, "Hey, what's one thing I have to do with my website to improve the SEO?" What would it be?
Yeah, so it's not SEO. It's sort of SEO, but not SEO. What I would say is put a chatbot on your website, right? You're driving traffic to your website, and most of the people now want to get an instant answer, and they don't want to, even if you have your pricing on your website, even if you have the frequently asked questions, people like to chat and get that instant answer. So if you do not have a chatbot on your website which can answer those questions quickly and easily, you're missing traffic. You're basically just driving traffic, and it's a leaky bucket. They're just falling out, and you're not able to capture that. So I would say go ahead and install a chatbot, start talking to your clients, and start getting those leads.
I knew it. I knew it. Okay. And before we wrap it up, there are business pages, Google business page, and there is a website. How they are related in the SEO, and are they? And what's the difference when you have a business page, a Google business page, and you have a website? How they are related, and if they are related in the SEO?
Yeah, so Google likes Google products, okay? So if you don't have a Google business page, then in Google's eye, you almost don't exist, okay? So if you have a website, let's say I create a website and I just kind of publish it, yes, Google will eventually crawl it and pick it up, but it will not give it the same value versus someone else having a Google business profile. Because with the Google business profile, Google does verify your phone number, address. Now it also does video verification, especially if you're a new business. So it goes through the steps to verify that you're an actual business that can service the clients, right? So that's why you should have a Google business profile. It's free. Every small business should have it. If you haven't claimed it, go ahead and claim it. That's the number one thing I can tell you too. If you say, hey, I don't even know what it is, go right now, go figure it out, go claim that Google business profile and keep everything up to date, because that's a signal for Google to say it's a valid business, and it will send you more traffic automatically. And there's a lot of small businesses. If you're a retail location, the number of driving searches that people do on there, the number of reviews you have on Google business profile, these are all signals for you to get more traffic. And it's basically free traffic. If you cannot invest a little bit time in getting your business page up to date and keep it up to date, then you're just losing traffic.
All right. Well, it's fascinating to walk through all this artificial intelligence and all this digital marketing and relationships and between the website and businesses. But all right. Well, if somebody would like to reach out, how they can do that?
Yeah, they can go to my website. It's Egnite Marketing, and it's Ignite with an E. So ignitemarketing.com. Or just search for my name, and I'm sure I'll show up on your search results.
You should. If you're a digital marketing guy, you should. All right. Okay, thank you very much, Anosh. Thanks for attending, and I will see you around.
All right. Thank you for having me, Viktor.
All right, before we finish up, I have got to give a quick shout out to one of the coolest summer events in Frisco, Freedom Fest. Fireworks, food, music. It's always a blast. Something to do on July 4th. Frisco Freedom Fest is one of the city's most anticipated summer events, and it's easy to see why. Held around the 4th of July, this celebration brings together everything you love about the community, patriotism, and summer nights. From loud concerts to delicious food trucks and local vendor booths, there is something for everyone. Families can enjoy Children Expo, interactive games, and shaded areas to cool off. As the sun sets, the excitement builds toward the grand finale, a spectacular fireworks show that lights up the Texas sky right next to Toyota Stadium. Local businesses, artists, and organizations fill the square with energy, giving you a chance to shop, explore, and connect with the heart of Frisco. Whether you're grabbing street tacos, listening to live music, or just enjoy time with family and neighbors, this event is pure Frisco charm. Bring your camera, bring your crew, and don't forget a lawn chair. This is the kind of summer night you will want to remember. So that's all for today. Thank you for tuning in. And if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe to my podcast for more insights on Frisco's best spots, events, and the housing market. Until next time.